heading to Anchorage, Alaska. We're going to meet a good friend of mine, Scott. I met this guy 2 years ago up here. He has an airboat. He offered to take us out in this airboat, and we're going to do a caribou hunt with this guy. We don't really know him that well. I met him, never hunted with him. I think it's going to be a good time. There's a couple buddies of mine, one of my cool guys here with me today. It's going to be a lot of fun, so stay with us. Don't go anywhere. We're heading to Alaska. I think we're packed and loaded and ready to go. See you, kids. You be good for your mom, all right?
All right.
You hold down the fort while your dad's gone.
091.
Okay?
Okay.
Remember there, Elvis, you're the man of the house now. Well, we got into Alaska last night, got into Anchorage, flew in, stayed over at Scott's last night, went up this morning, got our hunting license. We're 100% legal, Caribou. Here we come. Well, here we are in Coldfoot, Alaska. We already passed the Arctic Circle. We're heading up the Continental Divide now and up and over to hunt caribou. This is our last stop right here for gas. Gas, fuel, anything you need right here. So, well, let's go. Let's do it. Well, here we are. It's the first day out. We've been on this river for almost a whole day. We've only seen a couple caribou so far, but they claim the caribou are still over that way towards the ocean. They're still coming this direction. Maybe the next day or two. Hopefully we're going to hit it. We've seen one fairly decent bull here today, but he was way off. He had some cows with him. We never did go after it, but well, we can't say we're not trying. This boat is pretty amazing coming up this river. I was up the same river here last year on a regular boat, like a jet boat. It took us 8 hours to get all the way up to pump station 2, which took us today about 20 minutes. So it was pretty amazing. Anyhow, let's see if we can kill some caribou today, huh, buddy?
Sounds good.
Wow.
Let's stalk one.
That's good. There's Jim right there. The bulls are right out in front of him, about 500 yards. Then you look way over here. You see those two guys right there. That's Mike and Dan trying to get over there and cutting them off, but they're a long ways away.
All right, we're out in the tundra. I just tried to stalk a big old caribou. We're about 500 miles away. Those things are a long ways away right there.
We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Nelson Steel Products, located in Holland, Michigan, has been a leader in the steel fabrication industry since 1945. Specializing in steel fabrication, robotic welding, and laser cutting, Nelson Steel Products brings years of experience to their clients. With strong client relations, innovative technology, and a reputation for quality, Nelson Steel has continued to grow in the industry and in your community. When it comes to finding the right partner, it stops at Nelson Steel Products. Visit NelsonSteelProducts.com to learn more. If it's made of steel, we'll make it.
Heart to Heart in Allegan and Hamilton, providing quality resale items at affordable prices. Proceeds support the Ministry of Love Inc. of Northwest Allegan County. Donations accepted at both locations.
Nobody just gives you the title of most accurate bow on the planet. It needs to be earned. Earned by creating a parallel cam technology. Earned by uniting strength and balance. Prime defines accuracy. Prime, where accuracy is everything.
Raptor Razor brings you the most innovative knife for hunters that has ever been developed. With a revolutionary design, Raptor Razor cuts quick and clean, saving you time in the field. These knives are strong, lightweight, multifunctional, and easy to clean with easy grip, non-slip, ambidextrous handles. Raptor Razor takes field dressing to a whole new level. For more info or to find a dealer near you, visit www.raptorrazor.com.
Stop by Bunker Hill Chill and Grill in Burnups, Michigan. They have great food, plenty of big screens to watch all your favorite sports, and an outside patio that seats over 80 people for all your entertainment needs.
All right, now let's get back to the show. Whew. Well, here it is, day 2. We're up in Alaska caribou hunting. The weather changed a little bit this morning. It was a little nasty yesterday, rainy, crappy. Today it's got a little bit of snow in the air, a little bit colder, but not bad. Our plan is we're out of gas, so we're going to head back into Prudhoe Bay. We're going to fill up our tanks, fill up our truck, fill up the airboat, and head back out this afternoon. They say the caribou are starting to move this way. We've seen a few yesterday right here out of camp, come across the river. So let's see. We'll get out during night and hopefully they start moving. We haven't seen much for caribou. We've seen a couple pretty good ones last night. Nothing big, a couple small bulls, but we couldn't get on them. But it's getting a little cooler, the weather's changing, so let's see what happens. We're heading up the river. All of a sudden we've seen 3 huge caribou come across. Scott panics, beaches the boat. 3 of us jump out. We put a stalk on these caribou. The closest we could close the gap was about 150 yards, and all 3 of them walked off. Well, that was a big bull right there, wasn't it, buddy? That one had some big tops, good bezzes,
That's a dandy.
shovel.
All 3 of them were definitely shooters.
We got within 150 yards, 155.
Yeah.
That was a nice bull. Well, they were all nice, but that one was extremely nice.
And nice with your bow.
That was bigger than that one yesterday we seen, I think, even.
Yep. I blew that one away. There's more stickers hanging off of that bugger.
Yeah, beautiful tops. Well, we tried. What do you do? Let's go for another one.
Tough sport with a bow.
Yeah, it sure is. Sometimes this is what you got to deal with up here. You come around this corner, we've seen some huge caribou off here on the right-hand side. Scotty spun a boat around, did a real quick circle. Got a little bit too tight here and launched this thing up on the bank here. So now we're going to try to push this thing off this bank and hopefully we can get her off and get her going. So we're up quite a ways and this thing's heavy. But we got a lot of muscle here. Show the muscle.
See that muscle?
Jim was pretty excited his first time in Alaska. Although he put a great stalk on this caribou, I assured him that, Jim, we can do better, and that afternoon he did. Nice shot. First bow kill. The thing went 2.5 miles. Or more. 3 miles. There he is. Full velvet. Look at that. What a stud.
Not big, but I'm happy with it.
Congratulations.
First time in Alaska. Passed a smaller one up. Ray talked me out of it. Just went a little bit bigger. But I worked for it, so I'm going to take it. One down, baby. One down.
Here we are walking our 600 yards out. I mean 3 miles. Our old Tundra Jim shot his caribou.
Well, here we are, day 4. We went up yesterday, and we went up the, I think it's called the Chachuca River. We went up all the way up into the mountain range. I tell you what, we've seen a few caribou, not a lot of caribou. They claim the caribou are still up there and moving this direction. We maybe seen 15, 20 caribou yesterday. A couple nice bulls we see got killed. We haven't killed any ourselves, but one small one. The weather's pretty good right now. We're out of gas in our boat, so we're going to have to head up to Dead Horse, pick up some more gas, come on back out, and get back out there this afternoon. So let's see what happens.
On the second to last day, we spent a couple hours glassing this valley, and in the background is the beautiful Brooks Range. This was Mike's first trip in Alaska, just like Jim's, and he really wanted to take some meat home, and he was running out of time. He decided to take this cow, resting the gun on my shoulder.
Nailed her. She's done. Good job, Mike.
Good job, my man. It's now time to take a look at a few of our sponsors.
Here at Racks and Tracks TV, we love our Shadow Hunter blinds. They are quiet, have tons of space inside, and keep you protected from the elements. And the best part is, wildlife have no problem getting right up next to them. Check them out at shadowhunterblinds.com.
Why mess with flimsy hangers when you can use the Zip Start made by Slate River? They start the first time, every time. When you're hunting that trophy this fall, don't cut corners. Why cover up when you can eliminate? Use ATSCO Scent Eliminator.
Stop by Bunker Hill Chill and Grill in Burnups, Michigan. They have great food, plenty of big screens to watch all your favorite sports, and an outside patio that seats over 80 people for all your entertainment needs.
Just got my truck serviced by Denoyer Chevrolet. That gives me the confidence to get back into the backcountry. Get your truck down, get it serviced at Denoyer's. All right, now let's get back to the show. Well, here it is, the second to last day. We hunted hard all week trying to get these bulls with a bow. Tell you what, these things are a long ways away. They're not moving very well. We see some big bulls way up over this hill, probably 2.5, 3 miles away, but we're going to go for them. I switched over to the rifle. I come all the way to Alaska. I would like to take a caribou home with me. As much as I want to kill it with a bow, I'm going to get up here and see what happens. So let's go, buddy. Let's do it. Come on. We got to break up over this hill right here. Probably another half a mile past this ridge. We've seen some big caribou. We're hoping they're still there when we get up there. We got a huge bull up here in front of us. It's a stud. We've been hunting all week. He's still about 600 yards up here in front of us, but he's a good one. That's what we're after. We've been crawling out for the last half hour or so. Yep.
Got him.
That one hit him. I heard it hit.
Yep.
I'll tell you what. This caribou hunt in this country isn't what it's cracked up to be. Jim and I have been on this bull for the last 4.5 hours coming across this tundra. To kill one with a bow out here in this flat country is pretty tough. I'll tell you what, we've been hunting all week. Didn't even come close to one, so we got 1 day left. We figure we're going to pull out the rifles and kill ourselves a nice bull to take back to Michigan with us. So I really want to do it with a bow. But hey, what do you do? It is what it is. Got a nice bull. Jim killed one yesterday. So we got two guys, probably about 4 or 5 miles from us over here. I'm not sure how they're doing too. They're using guns too. We just broke our guns out today, and so he's down. Let's go take a look at him. Good job. Thanks, buddy.
Way to go, Ray.
I always leave these things behind. Well, guys, he's not a monster, but he is definitely a very nice bearing ground caribou. He's a beauty. I've never got one in velvet. His tops ain't real great. He ain't got a lot of good points on him, but he's just a beautiful bull. Last day of the hunt, second to last day. You know what? I'm taking a good caribou home with me, so he's definitely going to be some good eating. What's the plan for the day?
Gonna go retrieve Ray's caribou, cut it up, haul it back about 3 miles that way, and then shoot a couple more. That's our plan.
And of course we got old Killer Packer here.
My plan, follow them all out there, watch, follow them back.
That's a good plan,
Yeah.
dude. Well, I'll tell you what, it doesn't work very good when you leave half your equipment back in the boat. I'm out here, got this caribou all cut up. Jim took off here a few minutes ago to try to find out where the other two guys went. Oh, we're not sure what happened this morning. We heard them just blasting over there, over this hill. There were some big, huge caribou over on that ridge over there, and we had those guys go around and put a stalk on them. They shot, I want to say 14 times. I'm not sure what happened, but I sure hope they got a couple caribou down. So now I'm here caping this thing out, got the hide all off it already. I'm sitting here, like, got stuck with this little saw. That's all I've got right here, and I'm trying to get this head sawed off this thing. And I've been working on it for, I don't know, half hour right now. So Jim went down to see if he could find those guys, try to get some food for us. We haven't ate all day. I'm getting pretty hungry right now. It's about 6:30 in the afternoon. We've been out here since about 10 o'clock this morning. Been working on this bull. We're probably about 2 miles from the river, which is probably a pretty stupid thing to do, is kill a bull like this 2 miles out. But so we got to get this thing cut up. We've got him cut up already. We've got to get him on a pack. We're waiting for game bags, and some food. So I hope Jim gets his butt back here and we can get moving. So anyhow, I got to try to get this head whacked off with this little saw.
He's moving his...
I lost him.
I see...
Is that other one in front of him?
Ready. Alright, it's the last day in Alaska. We tried to bow hunt these things for 4 days. It's the 5th day of hunting. So we decided to take a gun out and got the job done. So this is what we got. It was a hard hunt. We walked a couple miles out here to get this thing, but we got the job done. So here it is on Racks and Tracks TV.
We shot this bull yesterday. We left it out here. Jim and I packed back out here today. The other two guys that were with us, Dan and Mike, they took off with a rifle over here. They shot about, I don't know, 12, 13, 14 rounds. Jim just walked over there a little while ago, about 2 miles, and see they did have a bull down, half cut up, so those guys must be heading back to camp already, hopefully with half of it. We've got this bull here cut up, ready to go. Jim and I are going to head out. We got about a 2-mile walk back to the boat, and it's right now about 7 o'clock, so we got a few hours left. It don't get dark till about 11:30ish, so we're going to start moving. He's got a lot of meat to carry, and I got some meat in this bag and the antlers. He's got the hide, and we're out of here, man. So we got a long walk. It's a rough area in here to walk in. It's really hard, so we're going to take our time and get back to the boat. So let's do it. Hey everybody, if you got any film you'd like to share with Racks and Tracks, go to racksandtracks.net. This week we've got some film sent in from Jay Gatrail. He's from Midland, Michigan. He's hunting in the UP. Let's check this out.
Okay, it's 1:30 in the afternoon on opening day still. Still haven't seen a deer, but I checked my trail camera. And there's a nice 8-point. It's not that big, but if he walks in front of me, he's gonna get shot. My heart doesn't normally pump like that, but that was exciting. I had to relax for a minute or two. My heart's pumping out of my chest. So we're gonna go up there and take a look. I'll show you what I got for a blind setup here. Got the snow camo on it. It blends in pretty good with this snow we got. Alright, I just dragged that buck off. Probably only 30 yards off the bait. Pull him up. No sense of wasting good daylight, so I'm going to hunt until dark and see if I can double tap. Well, it's last light and I may have double tapped. I thought I got a good shot. It was another, looked like an 8-point. It had 3 on one side. Almost looked like a twin to that first one I shot at 2:30. After I shot him, I couldn't tell if he buckled up or anything, so I'm going to give him a little bit of time before I go look for blood, but cross my fingers, I might be tagged out. 2 bucks in one night. 10-point, this is my second biggest buck ever. And I shot an 8-point at 2:30. He came in at, I'm guessing, probably about half hour before dark, 5:30. I couldn't get the camera on him because he ran in so fast I wasn't going to risk the chance of missing him. So about probably an 80-yard shot, double lung. He went probably 50 yards and piled up. So happy. Done this once before with a muzzleloader, but never with a rifle. So exciting day. Now I'm tagged out and I've got 5 more days to sit at camp and enjoy the beautiful UP.
We're on our way back from a caribou hunt. We stopped here at the Arctic Circle, as you can see. Everybody wanted to see it. We were up caribou hunting for 7 days. Went up with a good friend of ours, Scott. He's got a huge airboat. He took us back into tundra. We went back 24 miles or 30 miles, a long ways back in. Shot some nice caribou. We had a great time. Dan ended up with a nice one. I got a nice one. These guys both shot caribou. His ain't real big, but he got a good one. It's prettier. It's a nice bull, buddy. And you too, my man. That's some good shooting. Off my shoulder. Yeah. Well, hey, everybody. We hope you enjoyed today's show as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Until next week, I'm Ray Colvin. We'll see you right here on Racks and Tracks.
He's down.
Kidding me? Kidding me?
Is it down?
So they're not going nowhere. Are you talking about the guy to the left?
Yeah. I think it went down, didn't it, or not?
It looks like it's down.
He's eating. Or is it down? It's down.
Is it?
Hold on. Heads up. Something's wrong with it, I think. It's hunched up. What do you think?
I think if that thing's sitting and you see big antlers, keep shooting.
All right.
Hi, everybody. Ray Colvin from Racks and Tracks TV. Also, what I like to have at hand, close to me as possible, is my grunt call. I always carry my grunt call in my top pocket right here. A lot of times I'll keep that grunt call out a little bit so I can just, I'm there. It's close to me. I know where it is all the time. I don't see a deer coming and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, a grunt call. You know, a lot of guys wear them around their necks. That's great. You can do that too, but I've got enough stuff hanging on me. I try to keep it tucked away where it's easy access to get at. So it's a very important tool to have is your grunt call, and a very little bit of movement is what you want. A lot of times, of course, when they're close, you can use your mouth to stop them for the shot, but a lot of times to get them focused, a snort wheeze or a grunt call to get them turned around, to get them come at you. Another thing I like to carry with me is, and you don't need to do this, but I carry this with me all the time, it's a predator call. And the reason I carry predator calls, I hunt a lot of different states, and a lot of times I get opportunities. I see coyotes off in a distance. Okay, with this call here, I can stop that coyote if I want to take a shot at him and get him to me. So a lot of times I'll use this. I'll keep this thing here handy. I won't keep it on me, but I'll keep it to where it's in hand reach. It's very important whenever you're sitting in the tree stand, you need to think this stuff out in your head. What are you going to do when that deer comes? That's what I do. I'll sit here and I'll think about it for a minute. What do I need to make this happen? My release is always on. I'm always ready with my bow.
hook in my loop, I'm ready to shoot. I mean, it's that simple. You got to rehearse that so you're ready when the moment comes. Because if you're like me, I spend an awful lot of time at a tree stand, and I don't want to blow that moment by chance when it comes. I'm Ray Colvin. That's the Tech Tip of the Week.
Racks and Tracks is proud to be sponsored by these fine products.